On the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Andre Jackson. At small forward, Torian Prince. At the other forward position, Kyle Kuzma. At center, Brook Lopez. At the other guard position, Damian Lillard. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. Starting out point at 6 feet, number 10, Mike Conley. At power forward at 6'9", number 11, Nas Reed.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Gary Trent.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Nas Reed out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Conley. To the middle. Lillard pulls down the board. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they battled at certain points. But once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it. We know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And Lopez drops them both. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And that one's good from Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Edwards against Jackson. The three from Prince. And he can't get that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, B.A., to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Throw good, Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Kuzma. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
Excellent recognition from Kuzma. Solid running these screen and rolls.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
One shot.
Free throw off from Kuzma. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Back to Lillard. It's blocked by Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And here's Jackson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Minnesota. Up top, Jackson pulls it, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Lillard from 13 feet. Down it goes. Lillard's got 5 now.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Lopez, the screen on Conley. 5 to shoot. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Over Gobert. Lopez can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Off target from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Kuzma against Edwards. Now here's Lillard, tightly guarded. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And that one drops for him. McDaniels got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Kuzma with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Lillard. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Edwards gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Kuzma. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
That one's no good.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Here's Shannon. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on top, up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
So it's Milwaukee now. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Kevin Porter. Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. Prince, the pass to Porter. Portis the screen. From 13, Porter gets the bucket. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to Trent. Here's Portis for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Portis has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Shannon. Here's Dillingham. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Trent. Shoots from the elbow. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Oh, the scoring ability of Gary Trent Jr. makes it difficult on defenders to guard against that mid-range. My goodness, that was sweet.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Green covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Houston, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And he drops the first. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Miller comes in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Trent. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. We got a second now to check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the field goal percentage leaders. Number 5, Rudy Gobert.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
The Bucks leading by 3. And here's Porter. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Lopez finds Lillard over Dillingham. Lillard can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. And stolen by Edwards. Only one man back on D. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. It's good. Gobert's got his first basket. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pass to Portis. Lopez, the screen on Miller. Down low. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez, who pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Alexander Walker. Green covering. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now Lopez, defended by Gobert. Lillard looking around. 6 to shoot. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Lillard with the ball. He has 7. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Edwards. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. Counted. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
So both teams changing it up here. .111 left to play in the first half. Now Lillard. 7 points in the game. Prince finds Jackson. Now here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Reed to screen on Prince. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. McDaniels got 12 points in the game. Lopez, the screen on Conley. Conley against Lillard. Kuzma for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Edwards. Unloads from 13. Here's Gobert. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Timberwolves.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak. It just needed a capper. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's Jackson. Amp is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, that's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents. Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Kuzma. From down in the low post, it goes. Kuzma's got 5 now.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Conley. Gobert with it. Covered by Lopez. Clock at 6. Outside McDaniels. Over Kuzma. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And here's Lopez from the arc. He can't hit that time. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Conley. McDaniels against Prince to the paint. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
The open shot by Edwards. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 13 points in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Milwaukee, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Lopez, the screen on Conley, and Lillard puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. To the inside. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
Over his 10-game stretch, he's taken on a bigger role in this offense. His usage rate has gone up, and he's accepted this additional responsibility seamlessly.
Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Green's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Damian Lillard. Reed a screen on Green. Pass to Dillingham. It's stolen by Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. There's the double team with Porter. Good on the 13-footer.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
Here's Alexander Walker. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Third is Brook Lopez.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez, and it's Trent in for Prince. Good on both. There's a minute 59 left in the third. Porter the pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Reed. It's Kuzma with the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Trent. And here's Dillingham from the arc, rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Portis, high post. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. Trent outside, 6 to shoot. Drops in the 3. Trent's got 5 points.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Garza. Here's Shannon. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Portis with a screen on Reed. Kuzma down low. Working on Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love Kyle Kuzma not settling for jumpers. We know he can shoot it, but that's a nice job drawing contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Alexander Walker. And the jumper from the wing offline. Right side Green. Outside for Porter. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Minnesota. They lead by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Bucks. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5. Here's Shannon. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he lobs it up top. And that one is stuffed right through.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Shannon. And the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Porter, the pass to Portis. Green with the ball. Porter looks it over. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And he can't get the first one. Minot's checked in for Ingles. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Shannon. Here's Dillingham. And that's going to be a travel. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lillard's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Portis, the pass to Porter. Portis with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Out to Portis. Green in the post. Sims, the pass to Green. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Portis' shot is off. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Shannon gets it to go.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pass to Portis. Takes a 13-footer. Now here's Porter. Now here's Green. Back to Portis. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Portis. Prince is checked in for Green. And it's Jackson in for Porter Jr. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. For 3, Conley knocks down the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That free throw misses. And he can't hit the second. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They lead by 4. Kuzma with the double team. Takes the 3. The shot by Conley. No good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Dame goes in. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Jackson against Edwards. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
What's up?
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Lillard against Conley. Spins. Top of the key. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. He couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
To halt the run. And Lillard with the lay-in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 10. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Chalk up 2 there. Conley with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Lillard. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Bucks call time here. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Lopez. And another miss by Milwaukee. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.